Man, it's all about fucking control. That's all's what this is all about. The fucking war on drugs, the fucking prisons, the probation systems, the mental institutions, the religious institutions, and crosswalks with those little lights. All these things try to control you, and it's crazy. I mean, this world is so unfree. I mean, if you don't raise your kids how the state or society wants you to raise your kids, they'll take them. If you spank your kids, they'll take them. If you smoke marijuana around your kids, they'll take them. That's fucking crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, it's probably not the best parenting thing to smoke marijuana around your kids or beat their ass in public, but, no parents are perfect, and unless they're fucking neglecting or severely abusing their children, they shouldn't have their kids taken away. And this is a thing that we see all the time now. This happens. And these kids, they go into foster care, and the foster parents get paid money for it. State gets paid money. Um, some of these foster parents are worse than the parents. Some of these kids have been killed in foster homes because a foster parent. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of good ones and stuff out there, but a lot of them are in it for the money, and they don't give a fuck about the kids. It's just like cattle to them. They're just like cattle. The prisons were just like cattle. Especially, how a lot of prisons are going private. Look at how many people are in prison for life for marijuana. Marijuana for life. Look at how many people are in prison for life just for any drugs. For fucking, I mean, really? But you can go to a liquor store and buy alcohol legally, which is what's the difference between alcohol and other drugs? Maybe, heroin you OD easier. Might be a little bit more dangerous, you know. But really, what's the difference between getting all fucking drunk or getting all spun? I'll tell you what the difference is. When you get all spun, you want to do something productive. You want to clean your house. You want to, or a lot of people do. Some people just fucking get spun and they just sit there and they don't, use the high to their advantage. But in most cases, you don't go out and fucking hit a bus full of kids unless you've been up for like 2 weeks or a month, then that's just a fucking stupid ass person. But I mean, look at all the stuff that happens under the influence of alcohol. What's the difference between doing cocaine and caffeine? I don't know myself, honestly, because cocaine don't do nothing for me, and either does coffee or soda pop. But marijuana, why can marijuana be legal and not meth? Is it because it's natural? But is it all natural? Well, pretty much. But look at all the other unnatural things that are legalized. NyQuil, soda pop, energy drinks. What's really behind all this? I'll tell you what's behind all this. Control. They get the drug addicts, they'll put them in prison or jail, put them on probation. They have them go through classes. They have them go through these counseling, these mental health things. Um, they'll prescribe them psych meds that are sometimes and a lot of times way worse than street drugs. Because when you do drugs so much for such a long time, when you come off of them, you're gonna feel like shit. And that's where they try to get you at your weakest spot. And they'll be like, yeah, take this pill, take this Zoloft or take this Xanax. It'll make you feel better. And some of those pills you take, you can't get off. There's withdrawals that are so bad. So why is this? And why do people allow this to happen? I'll tell you why. People are fucking stupid. I mean, yeah, sure, I can't go out and be a one man army, but at least take notice. At least know what's going on. You know, we might not be able to do anything about it right now, but at least know. Don't be blind. You know, TV is really fucked with people's heads, man. I can't believe it. Like people, they're so against meth. They got these meth, only not even once commercials and shit. They're fucking way over exaggerating. Yeah, they say, oh, you can make this stuff with your stuff that's in the bottom of your sink. Well, sometimes, yeah, that's true if you're gonna make a crappy shit, but if it was legal, you probably have some pretty pure shit. That's not all chemicals. And most of the shit in America these days comes from Mexico and it's pretty pure, so that's kind of a lie. I don't know. I'm just sick of the lies. I'm not trying to promote drugs or anything. I'm trying to promote truth. How come they don't have so many heroin commercials? Like, that's what's killing people right now. How come they don't have those all over the TV? I'll tell you why. Control. Meth and marijuana, LSD, ecstasy, shrooms. They're natural antidepressants. Well, not natural, but shrooms, they're natural antidepressants. These other drugs, they're antidepressants. They're motivators sometimes. They're something that if we were allowed to do as many drugs as we can, as freely as we can, without being arrested or shunned against or judged, the pharmaceutical companies they wouldn't have business. Think about that. I mean, it's obvious. Don't look at the commercials. Don't look at the news articles. Look at real documents. Look at real experiences. I mean, sure, somebody gets all fucked up on drugs and they go do this and that and really bad things or they die off heroin. Look at alcohol, though. Look at alcohol. If you live in a big city, take notice to all the drunks. And then take notice to all the tweakers and crackheads. Compare them. But also, just remember there's a lot of people in the closet that ain't like that. There's a lot of people that can handle their shit. They don't do it that much. Take notice. Just take notice. I'm not trying to promote drugs or anything, but take notice in this pharmaceutical fucking nightmare. This is the truth. And the truth will fucking put you in prison. Have a good day.